Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joshua, and if you're new to the channel, then consider hitting the subscribe button and also clicking on the notification bell so that you don't miss anything new that I may post in the future. So today we are going to be going through something which we can all do at home. I know that with the current situation, it's difficult for most of us to go outside and look for work. And I thought that it would be good if I showed you guys something that you can do at home and you can build your knowledge. So today we are going to be going through color grading, and I'm going to create 2 LUT'S that I will give out for free to you guys to use as you may please. And I'm going to also show you how to make these LUT'S and how to apply them to your footage. I'm going to do like 2 different setups. Like I'll do a studio setup, which is currently what I'm doing right now, and I'll also go outside and shoot a second video out in the natural light. I'm going to color grade both of the clips using the 2 LUT'S that I'm going to make. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm in Premiere Pro. Let me go ahead and show you my sequence. This is where I've edited the clip, and on top of the clips I have an adjustment layer. This is basically just for color correction. Let me go ahead and turn that off. As you can see, I've done a bit of highlight reduction, and I've also reduced the contrast. So this is just a bit of color correction. Alright, so what you want to do now is to look for an image that you can use. You want to look for an image that represents all of the colors in your grid. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Then I'll come up here and click this export frame. I'm going to export this frame. I'm going to name it. I'm going to choose where I'll save it. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if it saved our stuff. Here's our image. I'm going to go ahead and do that for my other image, which is outside. Let's use this frame. So same process, I'm going to export it as an image. Alright, so let's go ahead and check if they saved. And here are our images, guys. This is what we are going to use to make our color grades. Alright, so what you want to do now is save your project here and exit. What you're going to do is save and exit, and you're going to now open up Photoshop. Alright, so I'm going to start with this Studio One. We're just going to wait for Photoshop to open. Okay guys, so Photoshop is now open. I've imported my image into Photoshop. Okay, so I'm just going to duplicate this layer. I only need 1 copy. This is just in case I spoil this image, I can have a backup. So what you want to do is come here and look for maybe like the hue and saturation levels. Let's try that first. So you can just go ahead and play around with your different effects, and I'll show you. I'll do kind of like my example of this. I'm just going to increase the saturation so that I can see where I'm working with, the colors which I'm working with. Alright, now I'm going to look for another effect to put. Why don't we try color balance? I think I'm pretty satisfied with this look. Let's go ahead and compare the before and the after. I think this look will work well. So let's go ahead and export this as our first LUT. So what you're going to do is come up here and you're going to go to the export tab, and down here you'll see color lookup tables. This is what you want to click on. Okay, so I'm going to have to change this into a background layer really quick. Okay guys, so it took a while trying to change this into a background. Let me see. So it's here, layer, new, then background from layer. Apparently your image has to have a background for this to work, so let's go ahead and do that. And now we can go ahead and export our color lookup table. I'm going to call this Studio Blue. And you're going to make sure that the format you choose is cube. You're going to want to deselect all these other ones except for cube. So let's go ahead and export it. And I'll save it right here. And here's our LUT. As you can see, it's been made. Here it is. So we're going to do the same thing for the other image. Now that we're done making our LUTs, basically we are going to go out of Photoshop and we are going to go back to Premiere Pro and apply our color grade. Alright, so now we are back in Adobe Premiere Pro, and now we are going to apply the LUTs that we just made from Photoshop. So how I like to do is I like to bring in another adjustment layer on the top, and this is where I'm going to now apply my color grades. This looks like a good enough frame. Let's go ahead and apply our LUT to this and see how it's going to look. Let's start with the studio one that we made. Let's start with Studio Blue. See how it's going to look. As you can see, the LUT has been applied just like that. So here's before and after, and I'm just going to go ahead and tweak it a bit. Make sure that my blacks aren't hitting 0 and my highlights aren't clipping. So let's go ahead and also make a few adjustments on this. So what I like to do is come here to basic corrections. I'm just going to play around with these settings until I see something that I like. And just like that, I have my look. I might tweak it a bit more. I feel like it's looking a bit dull. So let's go ahead and look for other ways of changing. You can also like change the blend modes. Different blend modes have different qualities. So you can go ahead and try different blend modes, see what works best. So let me go ahead and finish this color grade. I just wanted to give you the overall picture. Now you can see exactly how you can do this by yourself. So let me just go ahead and finish this grade really quick. Okay guys, so as promised, this is the second segment of the video. I'm going to put both of those LUT'S on this footage so that you can see how the LUT'S work with videos of natural lighting. As you can see, the sun is very bright, and let's see how the colors work with natural lighting videos. Girls with their nails done now. Alright guys, so I know what you're thinking. You've watched all the way up to the end and you're like, yo, I thought this guy said he was going to give us these LUT'S for free. Well, hold on guys, this is where I'm going to do that. So if you go down to the descriptions, you'll find that I've attached my email there, and all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and shoot me a private mail telling me that you've subscribed and that you want to use those LUT'S that I made, and I'll send them to you, and basically you have all rights to use it in whichever project that you want. Guys, thanks for watching till the end. You're the best, and as always, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to my channel. And with all said and done, I'll catch you guys on the other video that I make. Wazi.